Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dream Daddy.
Dream.
Been a little while. We just had our date with Matt, and I guess the idea is that we probably want to try out some other daddies before we make our choice, right?
Yeah.
So we need to do some more dates, so let's go. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today.
Coupons!
The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. It takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons!
I want coupons.
I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on.
Maybe you shouldn't lightly knock then.
Amanda. She yells through the door.
What? I mean, what?
I have something for you.
I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later?
Okay, just thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA, or HIA. Immediately, Amanda pushes her door open.
Horn Institute for Arts?
Yeah, that's the one. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back.
Father, please.
Don't call me
Why
father.
is she talking in caps?
She's yelling, Lindsay.
Stop yelling.
That's how you yell on the internet. I'm all phlegmy. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. I need water. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out a piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. Huh. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school.
Oh.
Amanda's face is unreadable.
I can't believe this.
Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't.
I got in!
Oh!
Yay!
Yay!
Yay! I got in!
Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug.
Aw.
Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again.
Oh my god, I really can't believe I got in.
Well, of course you got in. You're a great student. You nailed that interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh. Wait, Dad. I know this one's really expensive, and it's so far away.
I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to. But I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we gotta make it work.
Really?
Of course, and I got lots of dads to date, so I'll be fine. Amanda hugs me again.
Thanks, Dad.
Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever?
Yeah. Amanda and I walk along the bayside. We went somewhere else now, in case it wasn't obvious where we moved.
Yeah, we're like
Amanda
boats.
and I walked along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor.
Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a...
Where's my burrito? Where's my burrito?
Give me a Rito with a view.
Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay.
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and...
Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. Oh,
I know, I'm just
Dad!
excited. Did I mention that students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional the photo editing software for free?
It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it in between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed.
I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online, they match you with someone with a similar major and interests. I bet we're gonna be best friends.
Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates.
Oh no.
I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. That wasn't a question. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Maybe a snake? Maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though?
No, the rabbit would eat the
Yeah,
snake.
it would.
Oh boy, I think I'll leave that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second.
So, oh, that's you.
So, you know I had a talk with Mr. Vega.
He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he?
What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months, okay? At school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Ah, she looks scary.
She does. Okay. I promise I'll try harder.
I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? Gotta be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences.
Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you.
My eyes immediately well up with tears.
Oh, Dad, don't cry.
Sorry, I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me.
Dad, stop. You're gonna make me cry too.
It's too late, honey. It's happening.
Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad.
Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo.
Love you too, Pops.
Haha, they love each other.
Family.
That's adorable.
Cute.
Welcome.
Oh, it's date time.
So,
Who's next, Lindsay?
are we gonna keep going? Like, what happens if I click on one? I don't have to go on a date with them, right?
I
No,
don't.
it was this.
It's
So,
just we would message
What
them.
did people say? They
So,
said you can date
if
as
we
many as you
do-
want.
You can, as from what I've been told in the comments, we can date as many daddies as we want. It's when you do your third date, you are ending off somebody. So like that would be.
Is that the end of their line then, or is
Yeah.
that just proceeding onto a straight path?
I assume it's the end of the line, but I'm not 100% on that. But if you pick 3, that means we're committed for sure.
We're committed to that,
So
daddy.
I feel like we should try some first dates to get a better reading on who we want to go for. So we did Matt.
You chose Matt.
Yeah, you chose next. That's fine. A lot of people in the comments seemed really into Damien.
I am also very interested in Damien.
I wouldn't mind Damien.
I was also interested in Robert as well.
Mm-hmm.
But Damien.
Damien.
I'm gonna
it
hang out
is.
with Damien.
Damien.
Damien is
Much.
fabulous looking.
Let's go on a date.
I think he's quite.
I hear he's
pretty.
very nice.
Is he very nice?
That's what I've been told. He's nice and he's just. A
Yeah, it's
cool
hard. It's hard to
dude.
tell from him because he's. I don't know. He's just different.
Yeah, and also it seems really interesting. A little odd,
I don't know.
but interesting.
I think he's cute.
I don't know. I think I should hang out with him to get to know him a little better.
Okay. Maybe you'll like him better.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't not like him.
Well, this is you.
I know. And that's why I'm saying it.
Look at this bird.
Look at him.
Now read.
I just did.
Oh.
I fooled you. I made it sound like I was just talking to you,
You
but I was
did.
reading
That
it.
was good acting, man.
Thank you. I navigate to Damien's dad book page and type out a message.
I'm surprised he uses this.
Hey, dude, you seem cool. We should hang out sometime.
You seem cool.
I sit here for a moment before I see that Damien's typing. But then he keeps typing
Oh my.
and typing. Man, this guy writing a novel? I'll leave the computer to make some coffee.
I wonder if he's just like erasing it.
Probably.
Erasing it and
I'm
typing.
just gonna say okay at the end. And he's still typing. I sip my coffee, and the computer finally dings.
Is it big or is it...
I must confess my excitement to be receiving your kind letter for, as you see, I do find myself available to enjoy your company. I must ask you for forgiveness, however, as I believe our first meeting did not paint me in as gentlemanly manner as I would have liked. Oh, well, there's more. Oh, I would be highly flattered to enjoy your company as my residence for an afternoon. You were Damien. I'm reading for you. You read.
See, afternoon tea and a stroll around my garden. Should it please you. Till then, adieu. Yours humbled, D. Bloodmarch.
I stare at the screen and reread the letter several more times. Hey, Amanda. Can you help me with something?
Dad, for the last time, I'm not popping your back pimples. Ew.
No. Can you interpret this for me?
Seemed fairly straightforward. He's just wording it funny.
I turned the computer to Amanda and she screen-set Damien's message. I just don't understand net speak. Like, is this how you kids communicate with each other now?
I don't think so. Oh, totally. This is the hot new thing. See, Dad? Kids got over saying lol and lamau or whatever and decided that what they needed to do was bring it back to the 1800s.
Nice. So what do I do?
Where's your pen and quill?
What?
Did you forget to unpack the pen and quill? Dad, how will we address the nobleman in regards to your upcoming debutante ball?
Okay, now I know you're messing with me.
Father, without a proper chaperone, you'll never end up with a suitor worthy of our land. Or our dowry. Or
So you read Pride and Prejudice for school one time, and now you're reciting things you know back to me, aren't you? That's what you're doing.
Like the first 5 pages, and then I read a review of the movie. Still got a B, though.
Great. So what do I say to Damien?
I got this.
Amanda reaches over me and types on the keyboard. That's you, Lindsay. You said that.
That wasn't me.
Sure thing, dude. Regards,
That's
Cyrus.
you, but her, but...
Well, I'm confused. Amanda hits send and smiles at me. Well, I suppose that's that.
We're going to...
Oh,
wow!
look at
Crazy
this.
looking house.
Cue the organ music. I make the short walk over to Damien's house. Well, I guess you can't really call it a house. It's more of a manor? Estate? The Gothic architecture looms above the other homes in the cul-de-sac.
Pretty sweet house.
Yeah. Got that Gothic architecture there. I walk past a couple of gargoyles guarding the front door and look around for a doorbell. There doesn't seem to be one. I pull the large, ornately carved bat's head door knocker back, and hollow sounds echo through the house as I strike it against the door. Ooh.
Ooh.
I wait several moments before the door slowly creaks open. It's a little creepy, but I enter the home and take a few steps into the foyer. That's foyer, right? Foyer?
Yeah, foyer.
Okay. Noting the oil portraits of who I assume are dead relatives hanging on the wall. Oh, it's nice in here.
Oh.
That one guy in the middle looks... Wow, look at that dog. It's crazy.
It's a dog.
It's a doggy.
Yeah.
As I'm admiring them, the front door slams shut behind me.
Look
Ooh,
at
cake and
little-
sandwiches.
I'm pretty sure this is all sandwiches.
Sandwiches.
I'm sure that's...
Hello? Silence. An oil lamp in the corner flickers dimly, casting ominous shadows against the wall. Why do I feel like all the people in these paintings are staring straight at me? Why is it so cold in here? Where's Damien?
Vampire's going to attack me. Cyrus, pleasure to have you in my home.
I look up and see Damien standing at the top of a majestic staircase with a walking candle holder. What's with the door slamming shut?
Oh, sorry. There was a draft.
Sure there was. And the door creaking open when I knocked?
I accidentally left the door unlocked.
And the creepy oil paintings?
I like oil paintings.
Right.
Right. Please, let me show you around.
Okay. Damien leads me around his house, showcasing his parlor, sitting room, auxiliary sitting room, and the parlor again for some reason. Likes that parlor.
He does. This is one of the older homes on the block, yes, but nowhere near as old as the architecture might suggest. Though extensive renovations, I have been able to craft a residence that is both historically accurate to the Victorian period and equipped with the amenities of any modern dwelling.
We walk past a door covered in bumper stickers, caution tape, and a black parade poster. Did they listen to My Chemical Romance in the Victorian era?
That's my son's room. You know how the rebellious teenage years are. Onward, onward. There's more to see.
I want to see the child's room.
Hello, child.
Hello. We reached... Oh, we were calling him Youth earlier. He is Youth. But we reached a door at the end of the hall that Damien opens with a flourish.
I forget what his name was.
V-Dog. I don't remember.
Yeah, sure. V-Dog. And this is the library.
Lucius. I don't know.
Actually, I think it was Lucius.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Sunlight streams in from floor-to-ceiling arched windows.
It's got butterflies.
The walls are lined with packed bookshelves, and even more books are scattered over the period-appropriate furniture. Damien is clearly really proud of this room.
It's got lots of books and butterflies.
Look at their stuff, isn't it neat? So we can look at the window, we can look at the butterflies, we can pick up a book, or we can have enough. We want to make them like us.
I don't think we should touch anything, right?
Probably not.
I wouldn't touch anything.
I would say look at the butterflies.
Yeah, let's look at the butterflies.
Like, he's proud of this, but oh yeah.
He liked that.
I walk up to the glass display of pin bugs on the wall. It's pretty impressive.
I don't know. If I'm in somebody's house that I don't really know very well, I'm not going to touch their stuff.
Yeah, nice bugs.
I pinned them all myself. Maybe I could show you how sometime.
I'm concerned I would stick the pin right through my finger.
The pinner's gambit.
Is that a thing?
No.
So we can
Okay,
we can do more stuff, but we don't want to do something that's gonna piss him off.
I think we don't want to end the tour, so we don't want to look out the window.
I can't see what harm that would do.
I mean, he could have nice landscaping. Let's look
Yeah.
out the window.
Yay!
He liked that too.
I walked to the window and am greeted by a beautiful view of Damien's backyard. It showcases a beautiful view of the rest of the cul-de-sac. Hey, I can see Craig on his lawn. He's doing push-ups with his daughter on his back. Damn. He sees me and waves happily, doing push-ups with one hand now. Damn.
Did you know that Victorians spent at least 20 hours a week gazing longingly out at the full-length windows? Out
That's
of
a lot.
full-length windows?
Wait, really?
No. But Victorians did appreciate telling a good joke. I'll like them.
Let's not pick up the book. I feel like you're right. We got points for both of those things. I feel like one of them has to be a negative.
You think?
I do.
I want to...
No, Lindsay. No, that's cheating. You're a cheater.
Like, he has some books laying. I don't want to offend him.
I know. I'm scared.
Pick up a book?
He's gonna be mad.
I
Okay,
liked it, I
fine.
liked it.
It worked.
Oh, I hurt my toe.
Why did you hurt your toe? Ouch! You hurt my wound.
Sorry.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. You know, Cyrus, in the Victorian era, there was some controversies surrounding reading. Many people thought that the more tawdry novels would encourage youth into a life of crime and would cause too much of a distraction from work and school.
I pull out a book at random and examine the worn cover. Opening it, I turn to a random page and read aloud. Naruto struggles against the chains that Sasuke is bound with him with. Shirtless and out of breath, he looks up at Sasuke. Sasuke smirks, unbuttoning his ninja pants. I'm very
real?
glad that we read the book.
Okay, I think that's enough.
I would not have wanted to miss that.
Oh my goodness, Damien, I see. It's like he's like, okay, that you picked the wrong
Got
book.
some Naruto fan fiction there, dude. Damien snaps the book shut and puts it back onto the shelf.
That's a rare book from my private collection. Please, will you join me for tea?
Oh my.
Damien.
I follow Damien to his sitting room, where finger foods have already been set up, out on a beautiful tiered silver tray. I take a seat on one of the high back chairs as Damien pours and serves me some tea.
Ooh.
Can't believe we're having high tea. I never thought I'd get to do this. Damien smiles to himself. What?
It's a common misconception that high tea refers to the wealth or class of the people enjoying it. When in fact the high refers to both the later time of the day that the working class had to enjoy tea and the height of the tables on which they're served.
I knew that first part about the time. I knew it was about
I
time.
thought it was about time.
Oh,
My dear friend, we're currently enjoying afternoon tea.
that's informative. Damien takes a seat next to me and serves me a tiny
Oh,
sandwich.
he's sitting next to me. He gave me a sandwich.
He's giving me a tiny sandwich. Home is really impressive. Are there a lot of goths in Maple Bay? I like your cape.
I think your home is...
Yeah, that's what I
I think
wanna
he's
say.
pretty proud of his home.
He's definitely he's home and
I love it.
eggplants and hearts. It seems like you really put a lot of work into this place.
Thank you.
Damien loves
No
us.
one's ever complimented my home before.
Hell, I can barely get matching salt and pepper shakers in my place. And look at what you've done. Kind of jealous.
That's very generous of you to say.
What got you so interested in goth stuff?
Well, when I was a young boy, my father...
Did he take you to the city?
Sorry?
Did you guys see a marching band? Like,
I'm afraid I don't understand.
you're serious.
Of course.
But it's, you know, the song. Amanda made me listen to it. Seriously?
I'd love to see a marching band.
What band is that? Is that My Chemical Romance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nevertheless, I've always had a love for art, history, and fashion. What started off as a small hobby of collecting taxidermized animals grew into sort of an obsession. What?
Taxidermied. Dermide.
Oh, I taxidermized. It's a privilege to be able to appreciate the lives and culture of those who came before us, I think.
Why not go all the way? You know? Who wants to do it, you know?
I like not dying when I catch a cold.
That's true. He takes a sip of tea.
I can acknowledge that there were many very terrible things about the Victorian era, and to try to live a life that strictly aligns with those ideals would be admittedly horrid. but I think it takes a critical mind to truly appreciate something to the fullest. To be cognizant of its flaws and love it all the same. Tell me, Cyrus, do you have any hobbies?
Oh, man, I do. But I don't know if I care about anything the way you care about this stuff.
Well, I'd love to hear about your interests. Hearing someone talk about the things that they're passionate about is intriguing, and quite honestly, rather attractive.
Ooh.
Please, do tell me about your hobbies.
I bet we have a choice. Quick, sound sophisticated.
I like watching soap opera videos on the internet. I love me some word jumbles. I learned how to juggle once.
Let's see. Soap making videos on the internet. The internet part, I don't think he's too keen on. He doesn't.
I think he'd like soap making because
the soap making
back in the day.
Yeah, that's the soap making sounds cool. It's the internet part I'm worried about. Word jumbles, I feel like would be. I don't think it's I learned to juggle.
I don't think you'd like to. I think soap, because that's like an old thing people did.
Sure.
Right?
Soap is an important advancement in modern society, getting rid of germs and stuff. I would say that the people who make soap are the true heroes here. To watch them work is an honor. I tried making some with Amanda once, and we both had to go to the doctor for the rashes. Which I guess goes to show you that we should leave it to the professionals. We finish our tea and
really
pick the sandwiches. No.
How delightful.
Maybe that wasn't a thing.
Maybe.
Come, I have one more thing to show you.
I hope it's cool. Ooh! Damien takes me around the back of his home, where a variety of flowers flourish in beautifully landscaped rows. A small stone path weaves through it, and butterflies flit lazily through the air.
It's pretty. My garden.
It's beautiful.
It really is beautiful. I'd like to sit here. Thank you. Victorians took flowers and floral arrangements very seriously. You see, it was considered uncouth to discuss personal and romantic relationships in public, so lovers and friends alike would use bouquets to send secret messages to each other. Each flower and plant is symbolic of a different feeling. Even more interesting is that one flower could mean different things depending on the other plants it was paired with. One had to be extremely careful, as even the style in which the ribbon was tied around the bouquet affected the message.
Damien leans down and plucks a gorgeous bright orange flower off of a vine.
Is he gonna give it to me? Lilium bulbiferum.
What?
The orange lily. What do you think this one means?
My loins are ablaze. Thou art the tightest, or 3 cheers for sweet revenge. I think it's my loins are ablaze.
Orange? I don't know about orange.
Well, thou art the tightest sounds stupid.
Do you want me to just say this one?
3 cheers for sweet revenge. Let's see, you're cheating.
What? I'm just saving.
Okay. Let's say 1 or 3. That'll work.
Oh, he liked it.
3 cheers for sweet revenge. The orange lily. Oh yeah, that's
there
good.
we go.
The orange lily is actually symbolic of pure hatred.
Well, the loins thing, I was like, that's usually like red.
Yeah.
Red's usually the hot color for hot.
Hot stuff. Well.
And that's precisely why a floral arrangement is so challenging. What's your favorite type of flower?
The good one. Snapdragons, honeysuckles, sunflowers. Honeysuckle? I like honeysuckle.
Honeysuckle?
They smell really good. And then you can eat the tiniest little drop of nectar when you pull the stem out.
Oh, you like that too?
Man, we're doing good with Damien.
We're not getting like lots of eggplants, but
sometimes I don't know if eggplants are an
that's
option.
true. I'll have to remember that when I put together a bouquet for you.
He would put together a bouquet for me? Nobody's ever given me a bouquet before.
Aw.
I follow Damien down the footpath and admire more of his beautiful flowers. Suddenly, a phone rings.
Oh, Cyrus, well, excuse me. I must take this.
How rude! I'm angry. Not really. He pulls a cell phone out of his pocket. I'm most surprised it's not a rotary phone. Go for it. Damien smiles and walks back to his house. I take a deep breath and enjoy the heavily perfumed air. What a lovely yard. This makes me wish I had a little more effort. Put a little more effort into that garden Amanda and I tried to start one time. Our watermelon grew the size of a cherry tomato and then immediately died.
Oh.
Oh, hey, a gargoyle. Oh, no, I knocked over the gargoyle.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here's our minigame.
Fix the gargoyle.
Okay.
Start.
Okay, the thing, the bottom, that one. Yeah, like that. Like that, yeah.
Like that?
Yeah,
No,
like that.
didn't
No,
work.
not like that. Okay.
Oh, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that. And then that. Like that.
No.
No, but that one doesn't.
Maybe-
That looks like a face. It's upside
It
down
does.
though. I'm confused. Can you flip them? Can you flip?
Oh,
You can
I
flip.
can flip.
Okay, so that like that, and then the gargoyle
Okay.
flip that, and then you no.
What?
Flip it. Yeah, like that. Yay! We did it.
Scary.
We fixed the gargoyle.
You're very
Fine.
mad.
Woo, that was a close one. Oh, here comes Damien. He looks upset.
Uh-oh. Cyrus, my sincerest apologies to have kept you waiting. There's an urgent matter that I must attend to, so I'm afraid I must take my
I
leave.
bet his kid did something. No problem, dude. Everything all right? Damien worries the hem of his coat with his fingers and looks away.
Everything is perfectly fine, but
I knew it!
It's Lucian.
What's wrong?
He appears to have, well, his teacher needs me to come to the school post-haste.
Do you need help?
Oh, no, you don't have to.
Let me come with you. Us dads gotta stick together.
You're right. This is one of Lucian's more elaborate stunts. I would greatly treasure having another parent by my side.
Let's go.
What?
Lucian, oh, it's Hugo!
Hi, Hugo. Hello.
Damien and I walk into the school and are immediately greeted by an anxious-looking Hugo. Uh-oh. You're Hugo, too,
Oh
right?
my god. Hey, Damien. You're here.
I made you
You're here in
both
record
the
time.
big fancy talkers.
Oh, he's got a potty face. I wouldn't miss it for the world, dear friend.
Wow, whatever it is. Doesn't sound like this is Hugo and Damien's first time to the My Kids Are in Trouble rodeo.
What is it this time? This, Damien, you have to see to believe.
Oh God. Damien and I fall into step behind Hugo, who leads us through the busy corridors of the school. We pass by several classes in session, and I vaguely wonder if Amanda's around. Hugo eventually ushers us into a small boiler room with a flight of rickety stairs leading down into the darkness.
Oh dear. Watch your step.
I'm scared. I can hear faint voices drifting up from the basement, and they don't sound happy. As I'm led into the depths of the school, I recall the antics I get into as an angsty middle schooler. At least I had enough sense to stay out of creepy basements. Uh-oh.
Oh, dear.
It's the two troublemakers.
Oh boy.
We find another teacher in a boiler room, tucked away in the back of the basement. With him are Lucian and Ernest, Hugo's son. Lucian has a bloody nose.
What? Another teacher?
Yeah.
And Lucian has a bloody nose.
Thanks for coming. I can't make heads or tails of this. I look around the scene of the crime and see a bunch of bricks and some masonry. Oh, God. Did they try to do the Edgar Allan Poe thing where you put somebody behind a brick wall?
I don't know. What happened here?
Ernest punched me. And then she tried to kill me. The room falls silent. I was not trying to kill you, dumbass. I was trying to build a... Yes, see, I knew it. Brick wall around you and see what would happen. You promised me that there was wine down here. You tricked me.
Whoa. Wait a second. Lucian, did you try to cask of Amontillado Ernest?
He sure did. I'm neither confirming nor denying that. I turned to Damien and whispered to him. What's cask of Amontillado?
I remember that.
I do too.
It's a classic Edgar Allan Poe short story where a man gets his enemy drunk, lures him down to his cellar with the promise of wine of a fine vintage, and then buries him alive behind a brick wall. It's a lovely story.
Quite lovely. So wait, Lucian, you tried to do that to him? I was curious to see how it would turn out. I wasn't actually gonna leave him there. What was the thought process here? That Ernest was just gonna sit still while you slowly build his tomb around him? Well, it worked for like 20 minutes because he's an idiot, but then he realized that I lied about the wine. And you were cackling maniacally. Why did I turn him into Beavis? Damn it, I forgot. That's starting to tip me off. There, that was him. I figured
Ernest, 20 minutes?
And...
Whoa.
It took you 20 minutes? Son, we just did an entire 2-week unit on the cask of Amontillado, and it took you 20 minutes to realize Lucian was leading you into an elaborate ruse. Did you even read the story?
I read the first 5 pages and then read a review of the movie.
Seems to be the popular thing to do.
Yeah.
Sweet Manchego.
It's only 5 pages long, and there's no movie.
Yeah, you're right. I paid Lucian to read it for me. Actually, he didn't even pay me, so when you think about it, this was me teaching him a lesson. Damien and Hugo both have their heads in their hands.
They got some children.
You guys are always telling me to engage in the literature, and I did. I don't see a problem here.
No?
Alright, I'm filling under what the hell. Filing under. Alright, I'm filing this under what the hell. Don't do whatever that was again. You two are both suspended for a week. Ernest and Lucian high five.
Oh dear.
The teacher starts to stomp up the stairs. Hugo, I'll cover your class. Take your son home. Mr. Bloodbart, you too.
Thank you for your mediation.
We all head up the stairs and out of the school in tense silence.
Do they just... Oh my goodness.
Lucian, Damien, and I all pile into my car and begin to drive home. Lucian immediately puts his hood up and stares out the window angrily. I'm not going to therapy again. He's upset.
I know, son. It's entirely up to you whether or not you want to go. But I care about you, and I can see that you're struggling. So if you do decide that you would like to speak to a professional about your feelings, we can do that too. Huh. Maybe you can spend this next week looking for a summer job, I know how much you want your own car.
I can't believe Damien's keeping his cool. I'm impressed. Fine. Thanks for not freaking out too hard.
I love you, son.
Lucian continues staring out the window. Love you too.
Aww.
We spend the rest of the drive in relative silence. Ain't that cute?
Aww.
The moment we pull into the driveway, Lucian hops out of the car, slams the door, and runs inside.
I didn't expect to have that conversation in front of you. He and I have had a lot we need to work out.
It's all right. And all things considered, Lucian's bricklaying was pretty good. So there's your silver lining.
Huh.
There it is. There it is.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. He's probably just going through a phase now. We're not going to say that.
Nah.
I really admire how you handled that. Does this kind of thing happen a lot?
I think the second one, because
Yeah?
he noted that. And
He did.
You were a lot more diplomatic with him than I would have been.
I just want what's best for him, and I don't think yelling at him would do either of us any favors.
It rarely does. You're a good dad. Oh, we're going to get laid. See you around.
If we go for him,
Oh.
it would be my honor and my pleasure.
Damien bows with a flourish. Classy.
He is so fucking classy.
Oh.
Hell yeah. I come home to find Amanda curled up on the couch with a blanket watching TV. I plop down next to her.
Yo,
What you watching?
Tiny House Hunting Brothers Extreme Edition.
I hate this show. The couple on screen bickers back and forth while standing in an extremely small house made out of recycled bottles. The tiny house hunting brothers watch them with bemused expressions, both of their heads touching the low ceiling. I told you I wanted a 2-bed, 2-bath, shabby chic cottage. This house doesn't even have a bathroom.
But honey, the outhouse is only 20 yards away. It's not that bad.
I'm not pooping outside, Greg. Why don't they just get a regular size house?
I don't know. How'd afternoon tea go?
It got strange. We had to go to school to pick up Lucian since he tried to...
Oh.
He lured Ernest down to the cellar with the promise of a fine vintage and then tried to brick him into the wall, right?
How did you know that? Has everyone read the story except for me?
We should live stream the whole thing.
Oh
Or the
my.
entire thing.
This entire day is beyond me. But otherwise, it was a fun day. The Damien guy's a character, but he's really good company. And a surprisingly diplomatic dad. Dad.
I dig his style.
You know what? Me too.
He's classy. Oh, we
I
gotta
think
get a
we
grade?
did pretty
I
good.
think we did pretty good.
Like,
Unless there was some ones we missed, then I think we did pretty good. Unless all this.
I'm guessing an A. I know you can get an S, but...
Oh,
I'm
damn!
sensing a
Oh, yeah.
restlessness.
High five.
A.
He said something, but I
I'm
didn't hear
sorry.
it.
What?
Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, guys, that was that episode.
That went much better than Matt.
It sure did. We
Damien's-
stunk up that one.
We get Damien.
I do think I heard that his minigame was one of the most frustrating ones, though.
Whose?
Matt's.
Oh,
'Cause that
man,
one was
it did
tough.
seem pretty frustrating.
Yeah.
That one was pretty easy.
Yeah, we got the hang of
I
that
just
one
didn't
pretty
realize
easy.
that you could flip stuff the other way, thankfully.
That was
Well,
a fun date. I
That
enjoyed
was,
that.
I like Damien.
Damien might be...
Has he grown on you a little bit?
He has, and also the fact that we did good on our first date makes me want to pursue him more, because
He's a sweetie patootie.
he is those things. So let us know what you guys thought of the Damien date, and next time we'll probably try another dad out.
Yeah.
Likes and comments.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.